Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Thanksgiving. Welcome back to Universe Mode, episode 188. How you all doing today on this lovely Thanksgiving morning, ladies and gentlemen? I've got an episode of NXT for you. But one second, let me make sure the stream is live. We're live. So quick to see, so easy. Episode of NXT, ladies and gentlemen. Normally, I hadn't planned on recording for Thanksgiving. I had planned to take the day off, but I woke up at like 5 in the morning and decided that if I'm up this early, then I can try and pump out at least 2 more episodes of Universe Mode. Or at least 1 more episode. Not sure how we're going to do it today, because today is a holiday. And with it being a holiday, it being my favorite holiday of the year, you can expect maybe 1 stream, maybe 2, maybe this would be the only one. Either way, I've got an episode of NXT for you. We got Bron Breakker taking on Swerve Scott in the opening. Alba Fire going face to face with Nikita Lyons. Elton Prince, Kit Wilson taking on Austin and Colton Gunn. If you watched NXT, the last episode of NXT, then you know that Austin and Kit Wilson stunk up the place, stunk up the main event, and I had to give you guys a whole new main event, so I decided to make a little change. Instead of main eventing, they will go on third. That will be the last time that they ever main event my show. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but a count out in the main event, that is a poor way to end an episode. After that, like I said, I had to give you guys a whole new main event. Carmelo Hayes will now be going one-on-one with The Undertaker at WrestleMania. So these 2 men going to go face-to-face. Hook and Sammy Guevara are going to run it back one more time before their match at Mania. And in the main event, Ilya Dragunov, MJF. Ilya Dragunov won his fatal 5-way match to qualify. This is Ilya's last chance, ladies and gentlemen. This is his last chance to end season 2 as NXT champion. He's going to have to get through MJF to do it. But if anyone believes in him, ladies and gentlemen, I believe in Ilya. I believe in Ilya Dragunov. He's won his number 1 contenderships too many times. He's faced too many NXT champions. Ilya's time is coming, ladies and gentlemen. Either way, let's get right into the show. Let's not waste any more time. Bron Breakker, Swerve, one-on-one. And this match, ladies and gentlemen, Swerve Scott feels that Bron Breakker cost him not 1, but 2 matches at WrestleMania. So they're going to run the hands here on NXT. I should have made this match like some kind of extreme kind of match, but I didn't. Bron Breakker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Bron Breakker.
Bron Breakker wants to get his hands on the NXT title. Unfortunately for this season, he's out. Bron Breakker will not be going to WrestleMania. Bron Breakker will have to pick up momentum to earn a shot at the NXT title. That being said, Bron Breakker had a chance to face The Undertaker at WrestleMania and was also unsuccessful in that match. It's okay though. Bron Breakker will now pick up momentum. He will start the rebuild here on NXT.
And his opponent, representing Hit Row from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds.
The leader of Hit Row. He's renamed the group the Mogul Row. The Mogul, Swerve Scott, makes his way to the ring. and he has issues with Bron Breakker. He wants to settle things here in the ring. Bron Breakker, not afraid of a challenge, will take on Swerve. Bell rings, this match starts. Swerve went right for Bron Breakker, but Breakker caught Swerve with that scoop slam. Swerve going off the ropes now and takes down Bron Breakker with the reverse DDT. Swerve Scott gonna target the leg of Bron Breakker, weaken the legs. You could take out the spear like that. Take out the base of Bron Breakker. Swerve Scott going to continue to attack the legs here. A smart strategy, a well-placed strategy. But what do you expect from the mogul? This man is a genius. He's a smart individual. Bron Breakker kicking Swerve Scott away. Gonna lift him up in suplex position. Takes him down with a Falcon Arrow instead. Goes for the pin early. Swerve with a kick out at 1. A stomp to the back of Swerve. Bron Breakker lifts Swerve's up and tosses him to the canvas. Swerve going off the ropes again. Doesn't hit anything, but gets a little distance from Bron. Enough to give him control of the match. Ducks one. Oh, and a big boot to Bron Breakker, and Breakker's got to roll out of the ring. Swerve coming out to get him. And Bron with that powerful slam to the floor. He's going to pick Swerve up and toss him near the apron. Powerbomb position. Bron Breakker is using that power. Swerve was smart to target the legs early in the match, but he didn't target them enough. He didn't wear down Bron Breakker's legs enough. And Bron still has a powerful base, can still toss people around. And in this case, he's going to be tossing Swerve around. Shoulder tackle takes down Swerve. Followed by a vicious right hook from Bron Breakker. Swerve able to kick Breakker away. Going to target the arm of Bron Breakker now. Off the ropes, misses with that maneuver. Bron moved out of the way. Bron Breakker gonna throw Swerve to the ropes. Lift him up, scoop slam. Taking Swerve down. Bron Breakker gonna lift Swerve up and toss him to the canvas. Swerve gonna roll out of the ring. Bron Breakker coming out to get him. Spine buster from Bron Breakker to Swerve Scott, and Swerve back to his feet. Falcon Arrow from Swerve Scott onto Bron Breakker, and Swerve now picking up Bron, suplex onto the floor. Breakker throws Swerve into the table and then drops an elbow on Swerve. Bron Breakker throwing Swerve Scott back into the ring. Climbs in himself. So Bron's going to go for the pin here. Swerve able to kick out at 2. Bron Breakker setting Swerve up for that finish. Bron Breakker looking to finish the match here. Nails Swerve. Goes for the pin. But Swerve stays alive, kicking out at 2. Swerve attacking the gut of Bron. Reverse Hurricane Rana takes Bron down. Swerve in control again. Braun fighting back. And Braun Breaker going to set up for a spear. Looking to spear Swerve right out of his boots here. Nails the spear, taking Swerve down. Swerve tried to fight. He put up a valiant effort. But in the end, Braun Breaker, his power, helping him get a huge win here. Gonna lift Swerve up, looking to put the match away. Nails the finish again. And that's got to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Match done.
Here is your winner, Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker got himself a huge win here. A massive win to build some momentum. Who knows what Season 3 has in store for Braun Breaker. But that will be it for Braun Breaker this season, ladies and gentlemen. But the season is not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. Season 2 still got a couple of episodes. This episode, next episode, then WrestleMania. Nikita Lyons will take on Wendy Choo. Haven't seen anything from Wendy Choo. This is basically her debut match here on NXT.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, the NXT Women's Champion, Nikita Lyons.
Nikita Lyons, the NXT Women's Champion, won it at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Beating Chris Statlander last. In her championship debut match, it wasn't a title match, ladies and gentlemen, a non-title match last week.
And from Chinatown, New York, Wendy Choo.
Why is Wendy Choo coming out in her PJs? I've never seen Wendy Choo in a match, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first time I've ever seen her in a match, and she's coming out in pajamas and with a pillow and a coffee. Wendy Choo better wake up. She's got a match with the NXT Women's Champion. This is a huge moment for her. A win here could be some serious momentum. And Wendy Choo looking real sleepy out here. Misses the clothesline. Nikita Lyons going to take advantage with a back body drop. Going for the pin early. Wendy Choo able to kick out. Oh, blocks a roundhouse kick. Follows it up with a Hurricane Rana. Standing moonsault from Wendy Choo. Wendy Choo knocking down Nikita Lyons and attacks the arm. Lyons moves out of the way, but Choo clotheslines her outside the ring. Slips out of the ring. Gonna attack Nikita Lyons here. Lifts her up, but Nikita Lyons slips out of that suplex predicament. Takes her down with a chop block to the leg. Nikita Lyons throwing Wendy Choo back into the ring. But Choo, with a kick to the gut of the NXT champion, lifts her up. But Nikita Lyons slips out again on another chop block to the leg. Follows it up with a drop kick, but Choo ate it. Lifts up Nikita Lyons, slams her down with that back body drop. Nails her with an elbow to the chest. Picks her up. Nikita Lyons blocking the signature. Knocks down Wendy Choo. Oh, but Wendy Choo blocking another roundhouse kick. Wendy Choo having a pretty decent match so far. Drops Nikita Lyons with that drop kick. Takes her off the apron. Choo goes outside the ring to get her. Takes the arm. Running bulldog with the arm locked up. That'll do some damage. Choo now attacking the leg of Nikita Lyons. Smart strategy. Take out the leg. You take out the roundhouse kick. You can prevent heavy assaults in the future. Choo throwing Nikita back into the ring. Choo going to the top rope. Nikita Lyons back to her feet. Nikita Lyons missed. And Choo gonna take advantage. Goes for the pin on the NXT Women's Champion. But NXT Women's Champion Nikita Lyons grabs the rope, breaking the pin. Wendy Choo on the assault. Nikita Lyons trying to fight back. Huge thigh to the head. Wendy Choo fighting back here. Drops Nikita onto her chin. Choo rolls her through. Puts her back to the canvas. Has the arms. And is going to stretch Nikita Lyons here. That stretch locked in again on Nikita Lyons. Nikita Lyons almost stunned here. Wendy Choo got a finish loaded up and a signature. Wendy Choo lifting up Nikita Lyons, but Lyons slips out. And a neck breaker to give her a little distance. Nikita Lyons was almost stunned. Oh, and a chop block from Nikita Lyons to Wendy Choo. Kick to the face. Followed by devastating kicks to the head. Nikita Lyons throwing Wendy Choo into the ring. Lyons doing her best to fight Choo. Suplex. Takes her down. Nikita Lyons has a finisher loaded up now. And a huge thigh to the head. Slamming Wendy Choo's head to the canvas. Nikita Lyons went for a pin, but the rope saved Wendy Choo. Throws Choo to the ropes. Attacking the head of Wendy Choo with those vicious right hooks. Oh, the comeback from Nikita Lyons was blocked by Choo. Nikita Lyons with more vicious right hooks to the head of Wendy Choo. Oh, and the roundhouse kick finally connects. I don't know what Nikita Lyons was going to go for, but Wendy Choo rolled her up. And Nikita Lyons survives it though. Kicks out at 2, follows it up with a neck breaker. Misses a stomp. Wendy Choo with the Hurricane Rana dropping Nikita Lyons. Another Hurricane Rana to the champion, but the champion with a kip up. Wendy Choo with a suplex to Nikita Lyons. Kick to the back. Picks her up. And drops her onto her chin. Picking up Nikita Lyons one more time. Lyons is stunned here. Wendy Choo can take advantage in a huge way. Gonna nail the comeback. Nikita Lyons and Wendy Choo both have 2 finishers loaded, ready to go. Champion was getting pinned, kicked out at 2. Nikita Lyons making it back to her feet. Wendy Choo gonna take advantage. Those Nikita Lyons to the corner. Nails her signature. But Nikita Lyons blocks the attack. Oh, but Nikita stunned here by Choo again. And a suplex to the back. Nikita Lyons being lifted up. And Lyons dropped onto her back. Lyons with a kip up. Choo ducks out of it, rolls out of it. Kick to the gut of Nikita Lyons. Suplex nailed. Wendy Choo with the standing moonsault. Going for the pin again. Nikita Lyons has been beaten down in this match, but she's staying alive. Nikita Lyons being lifted up. Oh, and another clothesline to the NXT Women's Champion. Nikita Lyons rolls out of the ring to survive. But Wendy Choo going to the top rope. Misses the maneuver from the top rope to the floor. Nikita Lyons lifting up Wendy Choo. But Choo reverses it, dropping Nikita Lyons. Standing moonsault from Wendy Choo. And she steals Nikita Lyons' finisher on the outside. Nails Nikita Lyons with it. Throws Nikita back into the ring. Nikita Lyons stunned. Finisher. Nikita Lyons' own finisher used against her. Pin here. And Nikita Lyons survives. Neckbreaker from Nikita Lyons onto Wendy Choo. Nikita Lyons trying to fight back here. Goes for the pin on Wendy Choo after that maneuver. But Wendy Choo kicks out at 1. DDT to Wendy Choo. Kick to the gut. Stomp to the back. And Nikita Lyons nailing her finish on Wendy Choo. But Wendy Choo survives, kicks out at 2. Nikita Lyons went for her second finish, and Choo moved out of the way, but Lyons catches her with the roundhouse kick, and now with the second finish. Nikita Lyons going for the pin here. And Alba Fire now in the ring, face to face with the champion. This is going to be a big match at WrestleMania for both of these women. Alba Fire, Nikita Lyons, Women's Championship on the line. But let's give Wendy Choo her flowers, ladies and gentlemen. I wasn't sure Wendy Choo was going to do too much, but she came in there against the NXT Women's Champion and put on a really good match, a great match even. Let's give Wendy Choo her flowers. Clap it up for Wendy Choo. That's enough clapping. Up next, we got Kit Wilson and Elton Prince taking on Colten and Austin Gunn. Well, it'll be Kit Wilson and Colten Gunn going one-on-one. And here they come, the NXT Tag Team Champions.
One fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Elton Prince, representing Pretty Deadly from London, England, weighing in at 185 pounds. One half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Kit Wilson.
NXT Tag Team Champions. They beat Imperium in a ladder match to get those titles. This will be their first major defense of those NXT Tag Championships. They will defend them at WrestleMania. A big way to get your first title defense at the grandest stage of them all.
And his opponent from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 222 pounds, Colt and Gunn.
Colten Gunn, a second-generation superstar, son of the legendary Mr. Ass himself, Billy Gunn. Match starts, and Colten Gunn will drop Kit Wilson with a neck breaker to open the match. And Kit Wilson fighting back, has Colten by the head, drops him to the canvas. Gonna attack the arm, nails the knee to the elbow. DDT to Colten Gunn. Gunn makes it back to his feet. Being thrown to the ropes. But Kit Wilson moves out of the way of that next splash. And a huge right hook to Colten Gunn's face. Colten Gunn almost stunned here. He's got to be careful. And Kit Wilson will lock in a submission on Colten. Colten Gunn up in the suplex, nailed by Kit Wilson. Both men get out of the ring. Colten Gunn with a kick to Kit Wilson's head, getting a little separation, giving Colten Gunn an opportunity to take control in this match. Colten Gunn on the attack of Kit Wilson, drops him down to the floor. Throws Wilson back into the ring. Colten Gunn gonna get back in. Well, no, he's going to go to the top rope first. Misses an elbow drop to Kit Wilson. Wilson moved out of the way. Wilson with Colton Gunn up. Nails the suplex. And goes for the pin. Colton able to kick out at 1. Huge right hooks to the head. Colton Gunn hung up on the ropes. He'll be dropped. And a huge boot to the chest of Colton Gunn. Followed by boots to the head. And again. Colton Gunn with a roll up on Kit Wilson. Wilson kicks out at 1. And Colton Gunn raises a knee to the chest. Kit Wilson fighting back here. Well, no. Colton Gunn fighting back. Kit Wilson's on the receiving end of the attack. Wilson trying to fight back. Colton Gunn stopping Kit Wilson's assault. Drops him early. Picks him up. Kick to the gut. Colton Gunn. Powerbomb position. Wilson dropping him with that Hurricane Rana. Followed by that spine buster to Colton Gunn. Goes for the pin. But Colton Gunn able to kick out at 2. Wilson misses with the clothesline. Colton Gunn gonna throw him to the ropes and nail him with the gut punch. Lifts him up and drops him onto his head and neck. Kick to the face. Followed by a knee to the head. Wilson rolls out of the ring. Colton Gunn going to get him. Lifts him up, but Kit Wilson fighting back. Wilson being grabbed by Colton, slammed down to the floor. Picked up. Lifted up again. Suplex position. Kit Wilson fights out of it. Nails a chop block to the leg of Colton Gunn. Elbow to the face. Colton Gunn will be thrown back into the ring. Kit Wilson back in now. Referee was at the count of 8. Kit Wilson going to the top rope. Looking for a top rope maneuver. An elbow drop. Misses. Colton Gunn moved out of the way. Nails his signature on Kit Wilson. Wilson survives. Kicks out at 2. But Colton Gunn gonna set up for his finish now. Nails that beautiful finishing maneuver onto Wilson and hangs his legs up on the ropes. Ref doesn't see it. Colton Gunn used the ropes for leverage in the pin, and the ref didn't spot him.
Here is your winner, Colts and Gunn.
If Colton Gunn and Austin Gunn can do this exact thing, they will win the titles at Mania. So close to success, so close to glory. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, Undertaker, Carmelo Hayes will go face to face. But first, Carmelo Hayes has a match with Tony D'Angelo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
I'm very interested to see what Tony D'Angelo can do, ladies and gentlemen. Tony D'Angelo hasn't had many opportunities here in NXT. Hasn't had many chances to shine. This could be his big breakout moment against Carmelo Hayes. And tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a nice general manager. If Tony D'Angelo can beat Carmelo Hayes, he will earn himself a future opportunity at the NXT North American Championship. I'll be generous, but I have to be impressed first. I think Tony D'Angelo hurt that because now he's on the attack, on the offensive of Carmelo Hayes, attacking Carmelo's chest. He lifts Carmelo up. But Carmelo with the reversal, dropping Tony D'Angelo, follows it up with a drop kick, a huge drop kick. Carmelo Hayes showing some ferocity. Carmelo Hayes has a big match at WrestleMania against The Undertaker. Carmelo Hayes needs to show up and show out. Melo don't miss. But if Melo's not careful, he'll be another victim. Suplex to Carmelo. Carmelo rolling up Tony D'Angelo. Only gets a count of one. Misses that clothesline. Tony D'Angelo will lift up Carmelo. Suplex. D'Angelo with an elbow to the head. Off the ropes. Taken down with the clothesline. But Tony D'Angelo with the roll up on Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo kicking out at one. Sweeping the leg, takes Carmelo down. Carmelo with a big boot to the head. Carmelo off the top middle rope. Top rope. Splash to Tony D'Angelo. Carmelo on the assault here of Tony D'Angelo. Lifts him up. Kick to the gut. Follows it up with a neck breaker. D'Angelo lifted up, nailed with the finish by Carmelo Hayes. Goes for the pin. D'Angelo able to kick out at two, survives somehow. Carmelo Hayes went for his signature. D'Angelo reversed it. Kick to the gut. And Tony D'Angelo will nail his signature on Carmelo Hayes, middle of the ring. Going for the pin. But Carmelo able to kick out, showing some of that resiliency. And at WrestleMania, Carmelo Hayes will need as much resiliency as he can muster when he goes one-on-one with The Undertaker. Melo to the top rope. Nails the frog splash to the back of Tony D'Angelo and goes for the pin. A huge win for Carmelo Hayes. Ominous. These two men will go head to head at WrestleMania, The Undertaker's yard, The Undertaker's arena. Carmelo Hayes, maybe a big fish in a small pond, but Undertaker has eaten big fish before. A lot of men have stepped up to the dead man, and a lot of men have fallen. Will Carmelo Hayes be the exception to the rule? Will Melo miss? Or will Melo be successful? But up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have Hook versus Sammy Guevara.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 202 pounds, the NXT Cruiserweight Champion, Hulk.
The Cruiserweight Champion, a top athlete. He's defended that title since winning it successfully. He's beaten Ricky Starks. He's beaten Trick Williams. Will Sammy Guevara be next to be beaten? Sammy Guevara has a huge match ahead of him against a tough challenge. These two men have already faced off once, and Hook, I believe, got the victory over Sammy Guevara. But Guevara is not one to give up easily. Look, Hook looks ready. He looks ready for a fight here.
Texas, weighing in at 195 pounds, Sam Iguana.
Bell rings, this match will start, and Hook will start it off with a left hook. Anyway, Hook with an elbow to the chest of Sammy Guevara. Kicks to Guevara's chest. He's going to lift Guevara up, drop him with a power bomb. Kick to the thigh. Turns his attention to Sammy Guevara's head. Oh, and the knee shots to the head. Repeated knee shots to the skull of Sammy Guevara. Guevara misses with a high knee. Hook throws him to the ropes, lifts him up, slams him back down. Oh, but Guevara with a huge knee to the chin of Hook. Throws Hook outside the ring. Nails Hook onto the table. Hook gonna fight back, but Guevara too quick. Knee strikes to the gut of Hook. Lifts Hook up, suplex position, but Hook slips out of it. And a clothesline to the back of Sammy Guevara, but Guevara back to his feet. But Hook, too quick, nails him in the mouth with that punch. Throws Guevara back into the ring. Guevara over the top rope takes down Sammy Guevara. Sammy Guevara takes down Hook. Drops Hook onto his neck. Knee strike to the head of Hook. Another knee strike to the head of Hook. He's going to lift Hook up. Throws Hook into the steel steps. Chops to the chest. Kicks to the leg. Throws Hook down. Elbow to the head. Hook fighting back. Kick to the gut. Hook throwing Sammy Guevara down. Referee at the count of 8. Hook slamming Guevara to the floor when Guevara tried to get back to the ring. Referee at a count of 9. Both men back in the ring. Guevara takes Hook down with a Hurricane Rana and goes for the pin. Kick out at 2 from Hook. Followed by a drop kick. Guevara going to the top rope. Misses the 450. Kick to the gut of Hook. Lifts Hook up. Hook slips out. Chop block to the leg. Followed by a drop kick. Hook eats it. Sammy Guevara with Hook up. Nails the finish onto Hook. Going for the pin. Hook able to kick out at 2. Sammy Guevara telling Hook to get back to his feet. Sammy Guevara off the top rope. Nails the cutter from the rope. And Guevara going to the top rope now. Nails the 450 onto Hook. Goes for the pin. And Sammy Guevara, your winner in this match.
Here is your winner, Sam Guevara.
If Sammy Guevara can do this come WrestleMania time, can do this in their WrestleMania match, Sammy Guevara will walk out the new Cruiserweight Champion. Hook is a tough challenge though. Just because Hook lost this match doesn't mean he'll lose before. We've seen this with Ricky Starks. Hook took 2 losses on NXT, but at the pay-per-view, Hook turned around and defended successfully that Cruiserweight Championship. Sammy Guevara has a huge mountain to climb. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, the main event, Ilya Dragunov, MJF, one-on-one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 226 pounds, the NXT Champion, MJF.
the NXT champion. He won the title at Elimination Chamber. He's been champion for a couple of days. Not long. He hasn't been champion long.
And his opponent from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilya Dragunov.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to give a round of applause to Ilya Dragunov. That's enough clapping. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ilya's last chance. Ilya Dragunov has been a fighter. He's been a competitor. He's been a top athlete on NXT. He's earned multiple chances at the main title. He's fought Gunther. He's fought Shinsuke. And now he will fight MJF at WrestleMania. But ladies and gentlemen, Ilya has been unsuccessful at every turn. This is his last chance to do it. His last chance. Can Ilya finally come away with the NXT title come WrestleMania? Or will he be just another moment short? Ilya throwing MJF out of the ring. And a huge stunner to MJF drops him. MJF drops Ilya with a huge DDT on the outside onto the floor. Picks up Ilya, ricocheting to the elbow. Picking up Ilya, slap to the face. Picks him up again, rakes the eyes. MJF using dirty tactics, but in the end that might help MJF stay NXT champion. Ilya nailing kick to the gut of MJF, followed by a back body drop. MJF going up to the top rope. Nails MJF with the top rope torpedo. Going for the pin. But MJF kicks out at 2, stays alive in this match. MJF blocked by Ilya. Ilya throwing MJF to the ropes, lifts him up and spikes him to the ground. Chop to the chest, and Ilya will climb the ropes. Oh, but MJF moves out of the way. Kick to Ilya's back. Kick to the gut. Throws Ilya to the ropes. Ilya with elbow shots to the head. And now chops to the chest of MJF. Flips MJF onto his back. Lifts MJF up and slams him down. And now more chops to the chest of MJF. Followed by a flying clothesline. MJF gonna be stunned here, I think. MJF not stunned yet, but the stun is coming. Ilya trying hard to get it. Stuns MJF. And a back body drop onto MJF. MJF in trouble outside the ring. But MJF was smart. He rolled out of the ring, got to the apron, and even though Ilya knocked him off, Ilya unable to capitalize, unable to hit his torpedo, unable to hit his patented clothesline. MJF had to take a moment, although he may have taken a beating, he had a moment to recover in a smart way. Being on the outside means the torpedo couldn't come, the clothesline couldn't land. MJF, if anything, is a very smart individual. He knows how to survive in matches. MJF now hooking the arms, nails his signature on Ilya. Ilya stays alive in the match. But, oh, and there it is. The armbar from MJF locks it in on Ilya Dragunov. But Dragunov fighting out of it. Head scissors spins. Takes down MJF. And a huge knee to the face of MJF busts him open. Misses with the enziguri. And MJF gonna lock up the leg on Ilya. Ilya fighting out of the leg hold. Fighting out of that submission. Ilya with chops and kicks to the head. Nailed an enziguri on. Oh, and now Ilya setting up for it. Ilya's got two of these. He's going to hit a torpedo on MJF. Nails MJF with the first one. And goes for the pin. A huge upset. MJF is not happy about this, ladies and gentlemen. But Ilya has just shown that if he can. Ilya has just shown that he can beat the NXT champion. Ilya Dragunov just upset the NXT champion. Will that mean that at WrestleMania, Ilya will be doing the same thing again? If one torpedo is all it takes, is MJF in trouble come WrestleMania? We will have to find out at WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen, but that will be the final episode of NXT for Season 2. The go-home show for NXT, I think, was pretty damn good if you ask me. But what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? I have been your host, the King Chiron. I will see you all next time. If you like this content, remember to like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think, share with a friend, hit that bell. And by the way, once again, happy Thanksgiving from your host. Ladies and gentlemen, that will do for this episode of NXT. A shorter episode, actually. A shorter episode. I didn't even realize how short this episode was. A good episode. About an hour long. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, that will do for me. Take care and have a beautiful, beautiful Thanksgiving day.